Hey everyone, how's it going? Anthony here, and today I'm doing a full review on the 50-gallon Lagoon from Innovative Marine, so stick around. Alrighty, so I set this tank up about 2 months ago it's been, and I've had nothing but success with it. I'm very happy. If you haven't seen my last video, I'll leave it linked right up here. You can go check it out. This is a video of me getting the aquarium set up and switching everything from my old aquarium into the new aquarium, and it's a whole video. You can go check it out. Anyway, today, now that I've had it for a couple months, I decided that I wanted to do a full review on it to give my thoughts, because it's one thing to do first impressions than it is to have something for a while and then do a review on it after you've had the chance to experience it for a while. So here goes. I did write down a few of my talking points so I can go through and if I do miss anything, let me know in the comment section down below if you have any questions or anything like that. And also, all of the equipment that I talk about will be linked in the description down below, so you can go check it out if you want to. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So the first thing is going to be the price. At the time that I purchased it, it was on sale for, I think it was $8.49. Since then, it has jumped back up to $8.99 for the combo, and that's the tank and the stand together. Okay, so and that will be linked in the description down below if you want to go check out this aquarium for yourselves. I got the aquarium. It was the shipping was pretty quick. I think I got it in just a few days, and it came on a giant pallet that got kind of left in my driveway, and I had to bring it in and set it up. I will say that the setup process was very easy. It took maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes or something to get everything unboxed and put together. So yeah, very easy process. I really like the stand as well. There is one little thing with the stand that I'll mention at the end of the video, but overall everything's been going very good so far. So what did this kind of combo come with? It came with the tank and the stand, obviously, and it came with a couple of things for the aquarium. It came with a filter sock, it came with a caddy for some filter media, and it also came with a pump as well. And you know, I'm using all the equipment that it came with except the filter media. I swapped it out for some of my own filter media, but yeah, it's just pretty standard aquarium stuff. In terms of the filter sock, I did purchase a few additional ones so that I can swap them out. I can just hot swap them while I'm cleaning another one. So I'll leave one in there. I usually switch them out every couple weeks or so. So I'll just take a dirty one out, put a new one in, clean the dirty one, and then I have it, you know, in storage for another couple weeks until it's time to swap them out again. And yeah, so the water flow nozzles, the output nozzles, whatever you want to call them, I don't really like the ones that it came with. They're the sort of flat ones, and it's just one directional. They don't move. And I ended up swapping them out for the oscillating output nozzles that Innovative Marine makes. So it's a constant circulating water flow, and I really enjoy that a lot better than just having one direction flow. And I think that the tank and corals appreciate it as well, just all of the random flow. Now let's talk about the things that I added that didn't come with this setup. So I have two lights. Both of them are from AI Aqua Illumination. They're the 16 HD primes, and I just have them hooked up to my phone. They're on their own timer and their own light setting and all that. So I just kind of did the initial setup for both of them, and I set it and forget it. And the lighting spectrum, if you guys are interested in the lighting spectrum that I have on mine, let me know, and I can let me know in the comments, and I'll post it down there if you're interested in that. Sorry, I know my voice sounds a little bit weird today. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. What else do I have on there? I have a power head. This is the Nero 5, also from Aqua Illumination, and I really like this power head. It's super nice. It also hooks up to my AI app, and I have it, so the way I have mine set up, I have it only going at around 30% power, and I have it 100% on a random flow. It's fully customizable. You can pick your flow, whatever you want to do. Mine is set to random. It's always on random, and it's always, the max power is about 30%. And that, I've been running that for 2 months, and so far everything's been great. And I think it's a really, really good setting for this aquarium, for my specific aquarium. The light and the pumps were a little bit pricey. They were about 200 bucks a piece. So just with the 2 lights and the pump, that's $600 right there. So definitely not cheap, but worth it in my opinion. I really, really like all the equipment that I decided to go with. The last thing that I put on there is a heater, and that's just your standard 200 watt heater in the back chamber of the aquarium. Nothing special about that. Jumping into the aquarium itself, I have the sand that I went with was from Carib Sea. It's the Fiji pink sand. I've used this sand in almost all of the saltwater tanks that I've had, and I have no complaints about it. It's fine. It's sand. You know, it is what it is. I think it looks really nice. The rocks that I have in there, I picked up from my local fish store. They're very similar looking to like the Carib Sea Life Rock. They actually might be those ones. I'm not entirely sure, but it's just the purple man-made rock. And I think that they look really good. Let's see, the fish and the corals. So I have quite a few corals. Actually, not quite a few. I have a decent amount of corals in here. I could easily add a lot more corals and fish, but you know, I'm taking this thing really slowly, and I didn't want to completely bomb it out, so I'm just kind of doing things really slowly. So for right now, what I have in terms of corals, you know, I have a hammer, I have a torch, I have a chalice up top that's actually growing quite a bit. I have a few zoanthids, and then some other random corals, as you can see here in the footage. But and then also in terms of the livestock, what I have in there, as I have a few snails and crabs for cleanup crew. I have a pincushion urchin, and I love that guy. He's amazing. He's a killer algae eater. If you guys having any like hair algae issues, put an urchin in your aquarium and watch him go to town. The one thing that I will say is that definitely make sure that you glue down your corals if you do put an urchin, because they will pick up your corals and take them around the tank and just wear them like as a hat. So definitely you know, be mindful of that. And then in terms of the fish, I only have 3 fish in this aquarium. I have 2 Wyoming white clowns, and I have a royal grama. That's it for now. I'm not entirely sure if I want to add more fish later on down the line, or if I just want to leave it as these 3. But you know, I mean, we'll see how things play out in the future in terms of adding more fish and corals. In terms of what do I dose in this aquarium to kind of keep it up, the only thing that I was dosing for since the very beginning was the Red Sea AB Plus Coral Nutrition, the amino acids. I dose this daily, just to give the corals a bit of a boost. And then recently I had taken a sample of my water to my local fish store just to test it, see everything's going on. And they said that everything's great except my magnesium looks a little low. So they recommended that I picked up this stuff from Aqua Vitro, the ions, to help boost the magnesium. Other than that, I don't dose anything at all. Those are the only things that I dose, and the magnesium is twice a week. And the amino acids are every single day. However, when I did start this aquarium, when I set it up initially, what I dosed to get it going was Seachem Prime, obviously, Seachem Stability, and Seachem Pristine. And those are the 3 things that I did. It was a 7-day dosing right when I initially set it up. And, you know, I'm not sure if it helped at all because I haven't had any issues, or maybe it did prevent a lot of issues. But either way, the tank cycling and setup process turned out to be great. Now, overall with this aquarium, I like every aspect of it. I love the size. I love the glass. It's super clear, the low iron glass. There was one thing that I was not happy about, and the one thing was in the stand. It is a it's like a push to open stand mechanism on the bottom. There's little magnets, and you push it in and it pops back out to open. Well, the one on the right door, at the one on the bottom, that broke day one, like almost out of the package it broke. So now I have to kind of finagle with it quite a bit in order to get the door to stay closed. But once it's closed, it's closed. But that was my one and only complaint. I didn't want to send it back and then have to wait, to film the video, and then, wait for another stand to come in, and have to go drop off that stand at the UPS store, whatever. So I just decided to live with it, and it's fine. It's really not a big deal. It's something that I can easily live with. But anyway, yeah, that is so overall, I guess the overall score is 10 out of 10. I love this aquarium, and I highly recommend to anybody who's thinking about getting one, definitely pick one up. You're going to be very, very happy with it. It's a very short tank. It's really short, so if you have super tall rocks like I did, you might have to modify them a little bit. The center rock actually was much taller, but when I got this tank in, I realized that rock wasn't going to fit in there. So actually, I just took a hammer to it and I chopped it. I chopped the top off of it, and now it fits just fine. But just keep that in mind, that it's not very tall, but it's very wide and deep. So keep that in mind. But the footprint of this aquarium, it's shaped so that you can do so many things with it, and so many different fish and corals can live happily in this aquarium. So, it gets a thumbs up from me. I highly recommend this aquarium, and it's not too bad of a price either for what you get. It's not too bad of a price, I should say. But anyway, I think that just about wraps it up. Again, if you guys have any questions, please let me know down in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, trigger the bell if you haven't done so already, and we will see you in the next one.